Hey everybody, it's Emily and this is Emmylou Arts and I am here to journal today and I'm doing some arty farty stuff at the end because I felt like it. So I don't know, it's fun. Get your stuff and let's give it a shot. Things are going to look a little bit different because I did some stuff in my journal that was not recorded. Because, well, today's Friday, and yesterday I went over to my parents for coffee, and I was so behind in my journal. I brought my How to Draw Anything Anytime book that's the same author as my How to Draw Almost Everything and How to Draw Almost Every Day. The cutest books, you guys. I'm in love with those doodles. And there's a new book. Camo is the author, I think. And I think I mentioned it before in a haul maybe, but I brought it over to their house and did some of these doodles on the pages just while we had coffee and chatted and just so that I could try and catch up a little, and it was just a relaxing time. So the stuff that you see already there is just stuff that I scribbled down while at my parents' house. So Monday, I was actually supposed to go to an elementary school to sub for the school nurse, and both Henry and Addie woke up not feeling well, like colds and scratchy throats and really tired. I can't say I'm surprised. I mean, they had like a busy as hell weekend, and so I wasn't surprised, but damn was I annoyed. I know that sounds horrible. Like, they didn't choose to not feel good, but I was just, I don't know how to describe it, you guys. Oh, I used a frog sticker flake from the frog sticker flakes that I ordered on Amazon, and then a Pusheen sticker from Pusheen stickers that I ordered on Amazon. And so I ended up staying home with them, and which was just fine. And like, there was no reason that I had to go on Monday. I was just excited to do more training and learning and stuff. And so I was kind of sad to, have to call and say, hey, my kids are sick, which is fine. I feel blessed that I had the opportunity to stay home with them. But on the other hand, I also felt irritated. Like, this is not anyone's fault. This is not Michael's fault. This is not, like, he has a job that he cannot be gone from. Like, I can be gone from my job. So it's falls on me, not falls on me, but it's I stay home when they need to stay home. And so I was just, that day, I just felt irritated about it. Like, the things that I want to pursue don't matter. Like, I know you guys, you moms, you parents, you dads, you feel me. Like, sometimes you just feel like, gosh, I guess everything I want to do is done. My life is over. I don't know. I know that sounds so freaking selfish. It was just a bug that crawled up my ass on Monday, and I was irritated, but not with them, just with, I don't know. I know this sounds awful. I know how it sounds, but like the sticker says, your feelings are valid. I still felt that way. I didn't take it out on them. I might have taken it out on Michael because, well, he's the lucky recipient of all my rage. He's also the lucky recipient of my love on occasion, so don't feel too bad for him. So, I don't know. I think we were all tired, and maybe that had something to do with it. I was just a little punchy. So I added some hearts, and somebody in a Happy Meal package has sent me all of these Cocoa Daisy sticker kits, like old sticker kits. And that's, if you've been here for a while, Cocoa Daisy is the one that I can never remember the name of. So that's where the card came from, of the ostrich that's like really mad looking. And it says, bad days build better days. And then I put a sticker that said, work at it a little every single day. I just put that in there, and then some of those stickers are from that as well. And then Tuesday, Michael was actually off work, so he was home, and the kids were good enough to go back to school on Tuesday, but I just made a lot of like school doodles. That How to Draw Anything Anytime book has so many cute things that I was just going crazy drawing, I don't know, chairs and clipboards and traffic cones. I don't know. It was just fun. Yeah, and then I colored them in with mild liners. And then on Wednesday, I was actually supposed to be off, and then my supervisor called me and is like, hey, can you go to the high school? Because they usually have 2 nurses because it's such a big school, and one of them is gone. I was like, sure, I'd love to. Because it was the high school that I graduated from, so whoa, Twilight Zone. So weird. And I loved it. It was really fun and so completely different than elementary school. I mean, basically they're like little adults, so they don't want to hear you say like, have you eaten breakfast? Have you pooped today? Have you drank enough water? They're just like, I'm going home. I'm like, okay, 10-4. Did you drive here? It's like, it's just different. But at the same time, it involves also different things I never knew they handled. And I used some of the collage, like, the nurse that was there was like, they're all going to ask for a pass. If they didn't come in here with a pass, don't you dare give them a pass, because that's why they came in here, so that they can wander around and then magically have this pass that will get them back somewhere. And I laughed so hard because she was so true. Everyone that came in, oh, can I have a pass? She's like, no. Do you have a pass? Did you have a pass? No. Sorry, no, not happening. Oh, it was hilarious. And it was just, I really enjoyed it. It was fun and different, and the day went by really fast. And yeah, so there's some of my sassy plans, sticker book stickers, and then I doodled that kid running, because both Henry and Addie had track practice on Wednesday night, and it was so cold and so windy, and also raining. And I was like, surely they'll cancel. No, they didn't cancel. So I don't know. They did it. I guess I'm just a big wuss, because I was like, what if they're cold? And Michael's like, they're not going to die. They'll be fine. They have hats and gloves. I was like, but what if they get wet? Well, we both know they're not sweet enough to melt, so they'll survive. And they did. So that was fun. I mean, not for them, but Thursday, I'm really cooking on this one. I hand lettered with one of these fancy brush pen markers, the Ecoline brush pens that have that really pretty ink. Oh, so pretty. Somebody asked me, I think I've said this before, like how I learned how to like do the days of the week, or like faux hand letter, because let's be honest, it's definite faux lettering. How to draw every day, or what am I saying? I'm looking at that book and saying the wrong words. How to hand letter on YouTube. She is really good. She, well, like I just said, is really good. So you watch some of her videos. Otherwise, I just wing it. Thick downstrokes, that's the key. I went to coffee on Thursday morning, and I put in a horoscope that was mine, and it said, I'm a Pisces. Here comes a wave of activity propelled by forces beyond your control. Angle yourself to ride the flow. I thought that was great, because I mean, it is a wave of activity. It is a wave of activity right now, and I don't feel like it's in my control. I mean, I guess I did seek out this new opportunity, but I'm not good at riding waves. I like concreteness. Like, I'm in a boat dumping concrete into the ocean to try and stabilize it. Like, I'm not a good wave rider. I like stability. I like plans. So this is hard for me, not knowing what's going to happen. You know what I mean? But I really liked this horoscope because it reminded me that I just need to continue to put myself out there and pursue it and kind of manifest this future that I think sounds interesting and sounds like a good balance for me without like becoming too attached to an immediate outcome and and just seeing where it goes. I'm not good at that. Just seeing where it goes. I want answers now. Now, please. And if not sooner. So I put this, be still like a mountain and flow like a river. I like that too. That's a Pusheen mermaid. She looks very flowy. She looks like she's riding a wave. So I was just journaling about how I just need to go with the flow. Go with the flow. Just keep swimming, go with the flow. And hopefully what is meant to be will come to pass. And I have faith that it will. It always has in the past. So, you know, if I'm meant to do whatever, then I'm sure I'll find my way there. I made a wave. If you're wondering what that like blue splotch is, it's a bunch of washi tape that I tried to make look like a wave. So I picked out a bunch of different shades of blue washi and then made them look like water. Sort of a fail, yes, but interesting nonetheless. So that's where that is. And then here we are on Friday. I had to work yesterday evening and I have to work tonight too. So I think that's where all my scattered thoughts are coming from. But this morning I just felt like being creative. And I mean, Susie just poisoned my brain with those beautiful orange flowers because I just have had them on the brain, and I found this really pretty picture on Pinterest. I was looking for ideas for spring chalkboard ideas, like, because I have this chalkboard, I know that's so outdated, in my kitchen, and I like to do it sometimes. It's fun. I usually do it for Christmas and Thanksgiving. But I was looking for fun spring ideas and I saw these flowers and then it just made me want to like draw and watercolor. Aren't those pretty? Are they tulips? Somebody that knows things, tell me what those are. So I'm using a Pigma Micron in a 0.3 or 03 size. And then I picked a bunch of shades of green washi tape and did the same like blob thing where I made it look like a wave before. I made it look like grass this time. I like the effect. I really do. I think it's cool. I mean, I'm not an artist, so take that with a grain of salt, but it was really fun and relaxing. And I watched YouTube beauty videos while I did it, so that was nice. And then I just like scribbled the shapes. And the great thing about this is like, I don't know what I'm doing, but that's what makes it look even better, is when it's all scriggly, scratchly, scooply, grapply. That's it. That's the style. So, I love the Pigma Microns because, I mean, while I wouldn't dump a bucket of water on them and expect them not to bleed, like you can lightly watercolor over them and they won't bleed, which is very cool. And so that's why I chose those. And then I got out my Arteza watercolors and I just played. I used a bunch of different shades of the green in my little like stems and leaves, and then I started with like a yellow and went to kind of a goldy red in the different parts of the flower. I was having a ball, you guys. I just love the look of watercolor. I really do. Because, I mean, it obviously looks better when you know what you're doing, but it doesn't have to, it still looks good even if you don't know what you're doing, which is kind of the cool thing about watercolor. So yeah, and then I put a gray background because I found this quote on Pinterest that said, "It's been my experience that you can nearly always enjoy things if you make up your mind firmly that you will." That's from Anne of Green Gables. And I loved that. So I kind of put a gray background and I added some like shape stickers and more stickers from the Cocoa Daisy kit, but my dumbass forgot to hit record, so you won't get to see any of that. You'll just get to see the finished product, which is really fun. I mean, now looking at it on my screen, I think maybe I liked it before I added all the other stuff, but you know, I can never leave well enough alone, so I added the other stuff, and I don't hate it, so that's good. And it makes me want to go buy more tulips. if these are tulips, whatever these flowers are. So that's what it looks like in the end. And I added some raindrops and that kind of gray sky and, well, of course, hearts. So I'm pleased. It was fun and it was relaxing. And it reminded me that I just need to go with the flow and make up my mind to enjoy things. And I maybe, hopefully, nearly always will. Maybe? I'll see you later, guys. Bye.